What is going on, everybody? My name is Jake and welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal. In the last part, we finished up the Rocket Hideout in Mahogany Town, and so we're going to be taking on the gym in today's part. So you might be asking, what the hell am I doing back in Cianwood City? Well, if you remembered, I mentioned that there was an HM that I forgot to talk to someone to get, and it's a pretty important one. It's not necessary for the completion of the game, but if you want to get a good move, and B, navigate around the region much faster and more convenient, then I highly recommend you talk to this lady right here. You crossed the sea to get here. That must have been hard. It would be much easier if your Pokemon knew how to fly. That's Cianwood's gym badge. Well, and also Olivines, don't forget that. They should take this HM, and we get HM02, which is for Fly. Teach Fly to your Pokemon. You will be able to fly instantly to anywhere you have visited. My husband lost you, so he needs to train harder. That's good, since he was getting a little chubby. So yes, that is Chuck's wife. And I kind of like how in this game the HMs aren't just like sitting for you on a silver platter, easy to find, like super linear. First turn fly, second turn attack. It makes so that, you know, back in the day they incentivized, hey, go around, talk to people, you know, you might get something useful information or something that's really important in the game. So anyway, talk to Chuck's wife there, and she'll give you the move Fly. I'm going to go ahead and forget Tackle. And there we go. So now, I'm not sure which gym you have to beat in order to use Fly outside of battle. But now that we have Fly, we can fly to anywhere that we have been to on the map. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say, but anyway, back at Mahogany Town, let's go ahead and get ready to take on the gym. I did go back to Mount Mortar for a little bit to train, but I quickly ran out of repels, and that place is so massive. I was like, I do not want to be going through here without repels, so I'll go finish that up off camera. But really there was a couple trainers and mostly just a lot of items, so I'll go back to that at another time. But for now, let's go ahead and take on the gym. Price is a veteran who has trained Pokemon for 50 years. He's said to be good at freezing opponents with ice type moves. That means you should melt him with your Burning Ambition, aka a fire type Pokemon, aka Quilava. Check out my parallel turn. So, I don't think I've really been this far in Crystal in a while, but this is an Ice Maze gym, and so hopefully I don't struggle to navigate around the place like a freaking idiot. Dugong here is a part water type, so this will only do neutral damage, and yeah, not very good. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch out to let's go Heracross. I really wish Heracross could have learned Dynamic Punch. I'm still kind of at a loss for words as to why I couldn't. Okay, Rest is going to put itself to sleep to recover all of its HP. Now usually people, I mean this became a tactic later down the line, but people would have that and then they'd have the Pokemon hold like a Chesto Berry, or they would immediately use a full heal the next turn to alleviate the Pokemon of sleep after using it, but don't think that's a tactic back in these older games. I'm not sure if Chesto Berries were even a thing in this game. But anyway, the Rock Smash lowers the defense, and then we hit it with Strength. There we go. No, you made me wipe out. Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and slide across to this other guy. I would like to get Magnemite some levels, so let's put them out front. I'll freeze your Pokemon so you can't do a thing. Yeah, right. I'm trying to think what even the ice types would be. Obviously Seal and Dugong. Right on cue there, Seal. What else? Jinx. I think Snorunt is a Gen 2 Pokemon, but I could be wrong. Like Snorunt, Piloswine, and Mamoswine. I don't know if Mamoswine was Gen 4, or maybe it was earlier, but I can't remember. But anyway, there's not a ton of Ice-type Pokemon. Now, I don't know if in the remakes Price has Glaceon, since Glaceon was a Gen 4 evolution with the Ice type. Lapras is obviously an Ice subtype, so not sure if maybe he has one of them. Obviously we used Lapras in the Fire Red playthrough. That was very rude to make me flinch. Lapras is an excellent Pokemon, so hopefully he doesn't have one, but that would honestly be a really good Ice type option to have. Seals are one of my favorite animals in real life, so I like Dugong, but I'm not sure if it's really a good Pokemon. I've never used one before, so can't really speak on that. Okay, Aurora Beam, that's one of the better Ice type moves in the game, but we resist it with the Steel type, so no issue there for us. Okay, so we're getting a little bit closer to level 30, which is where Magnemite evolves, and another Seal. So far, we've only seen one Ice type in this, across both the trainers in this gym so far. I'm really trying to think, like, what other Ice types are there? At least in Gen 2. Alright. So obviously you have the choice to take on one of those two trainers to start off on this little ice path here. Let's go ahead, heal up Magnemite a little bit and lead with Magnemite for this upcoming battle. Okay. This gym has a slippery floor. It's fun, isn't it? But hey, we're not playing games here. I mean, technically we are, but I am, at least, in real world. You're just a pixelated character in that game, but... Okay, so yeah, Swinub is a... What did I call it? Snorunt? Swinub. Where am I getting Snorunt from? Snorunt, I believe, is a part ground subtype. So he's ground and ice. I could be totally wrong on that. But in any sense, it's not going to be any good to use Magnemite against it. Okay, it's using Endure, so that means it would withstand any one-hit KO. I don't think we're going to do enough damage to one-hit KO it. So, kind of a waste. Okay, never mind. It would have one-hit KO'd it. Not sure if you can use Endure back-to-back turns, but... Anyway, let's move to the next Pokemon. What do you got? Another Swinub. Okay. What am I getting Snorunt from? What? That's a Pokemon. Is that, shoot. That's not Abomasnow's pre-evolution. I know that's a Pokemon, but I don't know if it, like, evolves into anything. But anyway. Yeah, Repel's effect wore off. Let's take on this lady right here. Okay, think before you skip, yes. Alright, what do you got for us? One Pokemon. And it is a Jinx. Okay, so now we're getting more of the ice variety here. Jinx is an ice and psychic type, so it would offset Heracross's fighting type weakness and make it just do neutral damage. But it still has the same weakness to fire. Gosh, I really wish... Maybe I should have done more training outside to get Quilava a little bit higher level, because still just having Ember at this point kind of sucks. Not that Ember is like a terrible move, and it's still a stab, you know, super effective move. But man, like a flamethrower would be so nice. But we're still making do. Okay. Alright. wouldn't lose being skiing. You know, I've never gone skiing in real life, but I've snowboarded once and I was absolutely fucking terrible at it. And I am a taller person, so I feel like I was kind of at a disadvantage already, but man, that was a tough sport for me to learn. It was fun, but gosh dang, my ass and my knees after were so sore. Alright. I know Price's secret. Ooh, do tell, do tell. Alright, 3 Pokemon, so... Okay, Shelter. I swear, every time I freaking start recording, my cats just start getting the zoomies and knocking shit over and going crazy in the background. So if you heard that, then that's what you're hearing. Okay. Is Shelter not an ice subtype? I mean, we still did decent damage, so I'm just going to go with it, but... I know Shelter, or more so Cloyster, is one of the better physical walls in the game, so that's why I didn't want to... Okay, right on cue. I didn't want to go at it. Is it not an ice subtype? Is it just water? Okay, so I guess it gains its ice subtype when it evolves. I honestly did not know that. I thought it was water ice the whole time, but... Quilava's about to level up, so let me switch out back to Magnemite to finish off this thing. To get Magnemite the experience. And again, we're going to resist pretty much everything it throws at us. So I'm not really worried about this gym at all. I mean, unless he has some super, super annoying strategy or a really, really good Pokemon that I'm not remembering. But I think we're going to make out just fine. Okay, there we go. Quilava gets to level up and Magnemite should as well. And right on cue, we get Flame Wheel. That is perfect. Flame Wheel is a much better Fire-type move. I'm going to forget... I like having Quick Attack. Yeah, I'm going to forget Ember. Because there's no physical special split in this game, so if we're playing the remakes, then Ember would be doing special damage, and Flame Wheel would be doing physical, so it's good to have both, but since all Fire-type moves are just special in this, I'd rather just have one. Lock On, I'm guessing, makes it so that you don't miss your next move. But anyway, since... you know, it's all going to do special damage. I like having Quick Attack just in case we need to do, you know, if we're paralyzed or something, we just need to do quick damage. We'll probably get rid of that later on down the line once we've eventually learned Flamethrower, but for now I'm good with just the one Fire-type move. I didn't even see Secret Mind Price's power. He meditates under waterfall daily to strengthen his mind and body. Okay, you made it like, I know Price's secret, like he was like a, you know, serial killer or something sinister, but yeah, cool. It's great that he meditates. So I think for the gym battle, I'm anticipating him either having like a Cloyster or a Dugong. So I'm gonna lead with Magnemite. Alright, let's see how quickly I can solve this ice puzzle. Bear with me here, it has been a long time. Okay, let's see. Over there. Nope, okay. Okay. Up. People are probably like, God damn this idiot. I honestly haven't done this in so long. I knew he had an ice mate. Okay, somehow we have to get... Somebody's probably had this solved in like 12 seconds before and they're just like agonizingly watching this. What in the world do we do? Okay. No, that's not it. That ain't it either. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I'm not skating with much of any precision right now. Jeez. I'm honestly completely lost. It's been so long since I've done this little maze. Oh. There we go. Okay. Alright. Sorry for that. Anyway, I don't really need to do anything else. Let's go ahead and talk to them. Pokemon have many experience in their lives, just like we do. I too have seen and suffered much in my life. Since I'm your elder, let me show you what I mean. I have been with Pokemon since before you were born. I do not lose easily. I, Price, the Winter Trainer, shall demonstrate my power. Alright, let's see it, old man. Yeah, he's an old fucker, alright. With his cane. Okay. You don't even got a dugong? You've been training all this time and your seal's not even evolved? Come on now. Yeah, let's just go right at this thing with Thundershock. Okay, Icy Wind. Resist that with our Steel subtype. Yeah, doesn't really do much of anything. And he's probably going to heal after this turn. Nope, just kidding. Okay, so that's happened before where we do a little bit less than half the first time, and then the second time it knocks out. Okay, it doesn't even have a Shelter or Cloister. Okay. That's a bit surprising, I must admit. I'm pretty sure I know what his ace Pokemon is, but I could be wrong. And we do a critical hit there. I'm just going to Sonic Boom. Okay. Now I'm wondering if he maybe has a berry for it to wake it up right away. Doesn't look like it. Okay. I used Sonic Boom there because I was just trying to whittle it down enough to where Thundershock would knock it out without him healing. Okay, Dugong is still asleep. Okay, he's probably going to heal here. Nope. And he just... Alright. Well, let's just rinse and repeat here. Can I get a critical hit? That would be nice, just to speed things along here. Okay, I don't think we're going to do enough damage on this one. Okay, oh, there we go, critical hit. Thank you. Alright, just not quite enough. Okay, Piloswine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in the remakes he has a Mamoswine. Because I don't think Mamoswine was an evolution until Gen 4. I'm pretty sure it was one of the cases like, with... Oh yeah, duh, because he's fucking ground type. I'm pretty sure it was one of those where, like, what's the Pokemon? Magmar got an evolution in Gen 4 with Magmortar. Electabuzz got an evolution with Electivire, and I think Piloswine's that same situation. So, I'm just going to whittle it down as best I can here with Magnemite before switching over. But it is a ground subtype. I knew I wasn't tripping. So Ground and Ice, which is a pretty unique typing, makes so that it is weak to Surf. So why not send out Quagsire and just see how much Surf does? Yep, that was pretty good. And he's going to heal up, but we're going to be able to knock it out in 2 more surfs here. So this is going to be funny. We're going to get through the gym without even, the Ice-type gym, without even using our Fire-type starter in the gym battle. Now, if Quilava was involved in a Typhlosion, we'd probably just sweep right through his team. Whoa! Oh, okay, that was a crit. I thought that was just the base damage. I know Blizzard's a really powerful Ice-type move, and I'm really hoping that's what he gives us for the TM. Because I would love to teach that to someone if someone's able to learn it. Quagsire gets the level up. And there you go. Honestly, pretty easy gym fight, but our team is pretty well built to beat the Ice types in this game. I am impressed by your powers with your, or prowess, I said prowess. With your strong will, I know you will overcome all life's obstacles. You are worthy of this badge. Thank you, good sir. We get the Glacier badge. This badge will raise the special stats of Pokemon, which is really nice for us. It also lets you use Whirlpool to get across real whirlpools. Shocker. Okay, TM16. I'm pretty sure that's Blizzard. If not, at least be a Aurora Beam. Icy. Okay, Icy Wind. That's fine too. It's nice to have an Ice-type move for, well, let me see if anyone can even learn it. But it'd be nice to have that for potential Dragon-type battles in the future, which who knows when those could come up. Wink, wink. Nobody can learn it. Okay, hopefully when Eevee... I'll have to see if Eevee can learn it, but... What do you got to say? Price is something, but you're something else. That was a hot battle that bridged the generation gap. Yeah, so hot that I didn't even use my Fire-type Pokemon. Okay. Alright, we're getting a phone call from Professor Elm. Chris, how are things going? I called because something weird is happening with the radio broadcast. They were talking about Team Rocket. Chris, you know anything about it? Maybe Team Rocket has returned. No, that just can't be true. Sorry to bug you. Take care. Well, we just dealt with Team Rocket at the Rocket Hideout here in Mahogany Town. What could that possibly mean? I know there's the radio towers back in Goldenrod. Well, I'm acting like I've never played the freaking game. I know we have to go to Goldenrod eventually, because Team Rocket does take over Pokemon Tower. Or not Pokemon Tower, the Pokemon Radio Tower. Pokemon Tower is the graveyard in Gen 1. But what I don't remember is if it's before or after we go to Blackthorn City. So I'm not sure if we can just continue on east to Blackthorn City and go through that, or if we have to backtrack to Goldenrod first. So I guess we'll find that out next part. So I think this is a good stopping point. We got our 7th gym badge of the game. Let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick. There it is in its little snowflake spinning glory. So one more gym badge. That's all it's between us and the Pokemon League right now. I talked myself out of breath there. Jeez. Team's looking pretty good. Magnemite's 3 levels away from fully evolving. I'm pretty sure Quilava fully evolves at level 34? Maybe 36, I can't remember. Obviously Heracross doesn't evolve anymore. Pidgeotto, I believe, evolves into Pidgeot at level 36. And became much more usable in battle now that we have Fly. And Quagsire's been fully evolved for a while. And it's just there chilling. So obviously Bellsprout's only here for the cut HM. So I think what I'm going to do next part is we'll make our way to Blackthorn City if at all possible. If we have to backtrack to Goldenrod, then we'll scoop him up there. But once we make the Blackthorn, I'm going to backtrack and collect Eevee. And I plan on evolving it into its evolution within the next 2 episodes. I've kind of mentioned that it was the friendship happiness based, which kind of gives it away. It whittles it down to 2 options as to what we could evolve it into. So yeah, I'm going to look to evolve it in the next part. I'm pretty sure we have its happiness. I mean, I know it's been a long time since I've played this game, at least as regularly as what I was, but I know I was doing my due diligence to get its happiness up by giving it haircuts and trying my best to make sure it didn't faint in battle. So I'll probably give it like another haircut or two before leveling it up, but I know which evolution I want to get, so we'll try to get that within the next 2 parts, and then our team will be fully filled out. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Next part we'll make our way to Blackthorn City, but I can't remember if we have to go back to Goldenrod first, but we'll be doing one of the two in the next video, so tune in next time to find out, and thank you guys so much for watching again. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.